Several months ago, I read a horror story about a couple who purchased a property in Los Angeles County just before the COVID-19 lockdowns. The couple settled on their home, and then the seller refused to leave. More than a year later, they were still fighting for access to their house with no recourse in the courts, watching as the condition of the property continued to decline. While the story may be an example of extreme, purchasing an occupied property can come with a lot of risk. I've worked with many investors who got a great deal from a burned out landlord who just wanted to get rid of his problem. This is a great strategy to find your next project, but you've got to make sure you've planned for the headaches. Whether you're inheriting a problem tenant, a squatter, or a foreclosed homeowner, any strategy is going to start by finding out what these people want. Sometimes it'll only cost you a few hundred or a few $1,000s to grease the rails. Other times it can take months of litigation and several thousands of dollars to get possession. You'll never know, though, without knocking on the door and starting the conversation. It's very likely that a disgruntled occupant won't appreciate being forced out of the place they call home. You've got to budget for additional repairs, like holes in the walls, stolen cabinets, even flooding caused by the people who feel like they're being treated unjustly. It really doesn't matter whether or not they're right. They have possession, and that's 9/10 of the law. Budget for the unexpected and make sure that budget is really healthy. Even when you're not dealing with a disgruntled occupant, whenever you take over an existing tenant, there's an element of risk. In these types of situations, make sure that you do your due diligence. Inspect the property, talk to the tenant, get the application and the background check done at the time of the move-in. Confirm any rental income that the current owner is claiming they've received, and make sure that you get the security deposits transferred with the sale. After you've closed, send out a letter with your information and your expectations. Set up a meeting so that you can discuss your process. Head off any issues from the start and be nice. You can never go wrong showing respect to a new tenant. Solving problems is a great way to find great deals. People will often hand over equity if you're willing to take over the headaches that come with it. If you're prepared for the issues before they occur, you can turn problems into big numbers on your bottom line.